From across the UK, 6 of the very best senior school choirs have come to Nottingham for one of the country's finest choral competitions. They've just one chance to impress the judges and secure a place in the final of the Songs of Praise School Choir of the Year for 2015. Welcome to the Albert Hall in Nottingham, and what a treat we have in store for you. It's the second semi-final of our school choir competition, this time the seniors, featuring some of the best young choral singers in the UK. Our 6 choirs have travelled from far and wide to be here, so let's meet them. From North Yorkshire, the Chapel Choir of Harrogate Ladies College. Cantabile Girls Choir from Hereford Cathedral School. Twyford Church of England High School from London. From Kent's Tunbridge Grammar School Motec Choir. From Salisbury's Godolphin School, Godolphin Vocal Ensemble. And finally from Belfast, Strathern School Chamber Choir. Well, never mind the singers, there are plenty of excited supporters in the hall as well. After watching the junior school competition last week, you'll have seen Josie Darby interviewing the youngsters backstage. Well, the good news is she survived, and she's agreed to come back again this week.
Thanks, Alid. Well, as you know, I had a brilliant time at the junior semi-finals. It was such a gorgeous atmosphere backstage. So really looking forward to meeting the seniors and, of course, hearing them sing.
Thanks, Josie. We'll see you later. Well, it's about time we met our 3 expert judges who have the unenviable task of deciding which 3 choirs to put forward to the final in a fortnight's time. Our first judge is J.B. Gill, who found fame in chart-topping boy band JLS.
We're at the final 6 choirs in the country. They're going to be strong. They're going to be good. And I think it's going to boil down to the small details, the minute details, which is going to mean that we're going to have to focus, we're going to have to really listen. The better they are, the harder it makes our job.
Evie Burnett is an opera singer and vocal coach to the stars, and a familiar face on talent shows like The Voice.
Welcome back, Evie! Hey, lady.
I'm expecting a lot from these choirs because they've got this far. And it's a national competition, and I'm expecting that the choir masters have really worked them hard. I'm also looking forward to seeing those teenagers getting up there and enjoying themselves.
And finally, choral guru Tim Rhys-Evans, founder of groundbreaking Welsh choirs Only Men Allowed and Only Boys Allowed.
Judging is always a huge responsibility, and we're listening to one song, which isn't a lot of time to make a judgment on a choir, but that's what I'm here to do. So with my colleagues, we will do that, and we'll take it very seriously.
Our judges, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the hard work for our judges and choirs begins right now. Each of our 6 will sing a hymn or worship song. And based on that performance alone, the judges will choose 3 schools to go through to the final on the 17th of May. No room for error from our singers. It's tough at the top. The first choir, hoping to impress Tim, Evie and JB, are first-time semi-finalists. It's the Chapel Choir of Harrogate Ladies College.
The cloaks, we wear them every morning to chapel. You could think it's like an extra layer, because in winter it does get cold, but there are many debates that they were cool before Harry Potter, which they were pretty cool.
It's like a community within a community. So there's so many different years, but we're all connected by something we love doing, which is singing.
We are like a family. I wouldn't really say it's just a choir. It's not just a choir, it's a family.
In the semi-final, we're going to sing Let All the World.
It's based around unity, which obviously is reflected in our choir, because we're all so together and the words just reflect that. So I think it's a perfect song to sing.
Let all the
Well done. That's brilliant. Evie, it's the first time for this choir singing in the semis. Did they step up to the mark?
They certainly did. From the moment they got on the stage, I was impressed. Everything was spot on, so precise, and sometimes being as precise as that can make it feel just a little bit mechanical, but it didn't. You had so much feeling as well, and your tone was lovely throughout the whole piece. And I think you've set an amazing standard for us. I think we're going to have a fabulous afternoon. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Tim, it was very disciplined, wasn't it?
It was incredibly disciplined, yeah. You're clearly very well drilled as a choir, and that came off. There was a lovely refined quality, and I loved the detail in the performance, particularly in the second verse with the shouts that we got at the counterpoint there. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. JB, how about you?
I absolutely loved it. I kind of felt like I was a prince in a royal court and you guys were kind of serenading.
Wow, you really did enjoy it, JB.
I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. You know, you guys came on with lovely smiles. You came and you mean business. You were here to perform. It was really, really beautiful. If anything, I just wanted to hear a little bit more. You've done very, very well.
Thank you, judges, and thank you, Harrogate Ladies College, ladies and gentlemen.
Kate, first time in the competition for your ladies. How proud of them are you?
I'm just overwhelmingly proud. I mean, I knew they'd do well and they've worked so hard, but this is a day we'll remember for the rest of our lives. It was fantastic.
And what fantastic feedback, Georgia.
Yeah, it was great. Like, especially the comments on the smiling and the presentation, we've really worked on that.
Next up is a school you may recognise from last year's final. Hoping to make it through for a second time, it's Hereford Cathedral School Cantabile Girls Choir.
We sing quite a wide range of music. We do from folk music to kind of spiritual to classical religious choral music.
But we'll also busk around the piano and sing a few Adele songs or anything we feel like singing. Our conductor, Mrs. Williamson, is actually just brilliant. She's so inspiring. I mean, she tells us off when we get things wrong, but at the end of the day, we wouldn't be where we are without her.
In the semi-final, we are singing a traditional German hymn. It's just so uplifting, especially with the soaring descant at the end, and it always puts a smile on the face of everyone when we sing it.
Wish
So, JB, did that performance make you want to shout out hallelujah?
It was truly a beautiful performance. The thing I loved most about it was that it built from the first verse all the way through to the end, and you added sort of spikes and added bits, which just really made you sit up and see just how good you guys are. If I was going to give you one criticism, it would be that I love the sopranos coming in the third verse. You guys are really, really good. And it almost was a bit too powerful for the guys at the bottom end.
Great, thank you very much. Tim, it's a really mature sound, isn't it?
The first things I've written on my sheet are, wow, what a sound. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Because it really is a sound that really belies your age. Clearly, there are some great individual voices. Well, clearly all have great individual voices. And that can be as much of a trial for a choral conductor as a benefit. But I thought it was handled really, really well. And there's one thing I want to pick up in particular, which impressed me. My old coach at music college used to say to me, anybody can sing loud. It's singing quietly that takes the work. And your piano singing was just as resonant as your forte singing. That's hard to pull off, but you did it very, very well. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Evie, this choir's had experience in competitions in the past. Did that show?
I think the very first phrase was what got us all, really. I think there was a smile on our faces immediately. There seems to be a real mezzo richness going on there. I'm a little bit biased because I'm a mezzo. But the mezzos were sounding fabulous. So whoever it was that had the strength at the beginning, that really stood out. But I must congratulate you. This is a fabulous choir. Thank you, girls.
Thank you very much, judges, and a huge round of applause for Cantabile!
Tim wrote, wow. I mean, you got lots of high praise today.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Now, your choir's been in the final in the past. How confident are you today?
Oh, well, we're just hoping for the best, really, to see how far we can get. And I don't know, we've all really enjoyed the day so far.
Well, our next choir is already on the Songs of Praise Wall of Fame, having won the senior competition back in 2009. Singing for a place in this year's final is Twyford Church of England High School from London.